Nyantechwa maybe am this cabe free Europe akoma busuafo for Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer easy convenient fast and sounds so free won't you hwe me discover ye mapim tap send entienne also download the tap send app no mobile phone so free na first ka komo abusuafo for Ghana afa na nyina tap send papa no
check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudo nani etena ka mu kwantin akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo owo so to mfa ko sika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota lapa se kosi nsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anasa ade bia wo pe bia. So wo koton ko ade a ene bia wo se wutu a eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto. Or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
Alright, so another Thursday happens to be here with us. Oh, it's a Wednesday rather. It's a Wednesday, please, not a Thursday. And I'm sorry about that. I'm sure I'm in a rush. I want to finish with the week so quickly. Sorry about that. Hey, who is also increasing the days? Whilst we are trying to bring down the days, someone is also increasing it. We beg you, bring it down. Let everything be slow. Now we are normal. So it's a Wednesday evening here on Sammy Flex TV Showbiz Daily, and we are about to sit and discuss some of the wonderful happenings in our showbiz space. I know that when you go on to platforms like TikTok, it feels like there is no wisdom being shared there. Now that we're going to say, now them as I'm a TikTok or there. Adapa chankwa.
Say Ghana for your chair for. Ghana for no after TikTok no in a very negative way. Sana me I think say instead of creating content a bit me aboa no. Omo de emo say udi atema and uncle for be show videos. Udi atema na be more followers. We be creating to no who didn't say many a family Queen Efiashas nigga of TikTok.
Na Efiashas nigga de boy friend who saying.
Ono so be friend who sa be see Queen Efiashas nigga of TikTok e wo ho. And if you ask us, they can answer. See any idea, idea say na atem didi nko and away ya boa, and away nim say, and away who tant. Just say in some markets, you oh, and the Emmy say, oh, more ya, and come who be uncommunicated more to mammy, Nammy so much. But we dear, Chemo mammy and continue baby on one can, Obiano. Ya kochina bemu me mama onka obi na kochina befremu o ma na ye drag mu remu o papa na ye drag remu say as a busuani ni na ye de busuani ni na mu ye fom and e ma na ya ho if this is how they are going to continue e be hard because we share other territories na omutimi ye o share mo content na ya o mo build there omo ti me content ah what you say omo dey pushy culture be around crofo bi mutrim and then na me hwe bro ni bi o ye interview na o ka say TikTok na ehun dey man ehun na say social media platform I dey agro okay. It is an agenda tool for the Chinese people. Omo use the manipulative system they hear omo nyama. And to be share other countries now. Obu ono ma say content if you ono mo ba no obu some creative content be how ye farming. Obi so ye be technology be and as bet oba ye hanoma asa enya asa obi nyuma ye paper ni echi wonwum no mu and as ye theater. Omo ye comedy any track content e bia betene fi ahwe bia asere no kakri.
It's true.
Because
even then comedy skits you don't see much on TikTok.
The woman does pay about 70% at them did you know. They be a TikTok obi entokwa. Meaning say be a deliberate because someone say na ebe grow mo following in them. Nti ene obi kura beti video bi ahihye we ma me ko twambo wi a also bra life na twama na etamu sa bet entokwa ni bi wonu ma ero they say the quality see confuse and if you as nega ntokwa enye ntokwa anka wasa anka BBC etime koso bet akwa contract mo phone na ba behim. And if this is how we are going to use the platforms ebe ya rehosem because ochine bi no sa no be if you as nega and I make obi ahwe if you as nega ehunu say and I was say my friend who if you as nega of TikTok it should tell you the kind of society yen crofo emu bi build my yen dachi because you see obi won say wa anya na want to say if you as nega of TikTok run to me na king kon e wa TikTok so won to me be kana asem because we will follow if you as nigga we say okay or not they say in the level ni and say me be if you as nigga of TikTok now ba be come answer me who say duabo wom atem didi na nya wonko a o maame o papa obusua obia wo mu bi.
It is sad, really sad, and that is what seems to be trending on that app, and I don't know why it is like that. And okay, so let's look at something similar, something that is also trending online, and I would want to pick the opinion of my people because these are guys. And remember they share they didn't come over they didn't come papa, they didn't come bonnie, they didn't come estre, they didn't come be my white day, be do come be my white day and all that. We have seen a gentleman talking about how ladies are able to attract aka big men, or how ladies are able to attract those who have it. Na form corner, no and benefiting from them. After watching this video, I was asking myself, is it like that in real happenings? And I say, be or no bakumi and be. Now, some crow can a man on betting idea and a man on muye. Let me play the video to you, not a minty a pound for so a dear back account. But Digital Rasta is here, currency. He is handling our camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. Emmanuel Foyu Lapiji is the producer. Gideon Neelam Tessin is our creative director. And you out there, I know you love what we do here on Sammy Flex TV, especially Showbiz Daily, and we appreciate you so much. Thanks for always joining us here for us to do it in our own style. Let's go watch the video now in here. Some of Brad and my best start. I'll start with Young Barrister because Young Barrister or money made my experience for or a hard guy. Let's watch it. I'll be right back.
Most hard guess now, most sorry. Now morning now say guess be the kayama. Most hard guess now, most sorry. Now morning now say guess be the kayamata and I hear mema. Ni ndrubi amobobodi. Sad attraction nini die bebre. Listen. Yes, I am man na guess and ediche big men. Big men. And your man kitten and a big man. Na me in this hour some mini aba. When you are very big man sugar daddy be na wash on. Are you ready for that? Do you know what attracts them? You don't even know. Unam now break. You don't know. Are you ready to listen? Listen to me carefully. Listen. When was your last time mene wo kasa asoba. When was your last time what talk credit once the cracha big man be a winning? When was your last time you felt big man be a big man? Me perceive me na oni na gina no ahwe ne fuel level. Now so ye enko na bufu eguso. Na kwere ride e wo town kra. When was the last time? When was your last time na wo big man be abuku spa kra man se onko ni enko treating that? Why be that? There be. When was your last time na one good or nice restaurant why can't your big man so messing na mongo didi that? Why be that? There be. Unye be that. Why drink crank or but listen, they be a unya sika. Uji big man is sika. Now they be to weave on in your man now was she there. You see, moon nimo nyoma ye they attract you. So that is what you do. And two names a big man also a nipa. And I always on the always can to in your bibia. One wadri. And this will be yes, I man keten attract you ma. Now must you yusu. One sa usuba anything. So scroll through your contact. Can you boast on your chest? Say, oh, one contact number. Say, oh, here's a emergency 1,000 Ghana will me as any amount. Because you don't do that. Until when you be your contact. So, what they are your contacting. So, we are now now contact. No. So, when you emergency for 1,000 Ghana is now new be your best any amount. And your most I guess, no, what can one from so good to say no soon. Because was some party, I am more papa. Into me catch them and ye kaya matao to attract big man. Yes, I am marketing.
All right, so we heard it from an unknown man, a random person, and I'm a producers. A whole video, Lapg, a whole video. So now, as about okay, Sammy Flex. I am Panam see okay. Let me trust Barrister to tell us whether it is true or false. So Young, that is what another big man is saying. Oh, that if you're a lady and you want to trap the big man, it is not your nyash, it is not your pussy, it is not your breast. It is about you two using what you have in terms of financial having to bait the people. The kind of financial one can't about body, one can't about nyash. In fact, but you kind of maintain put that. They admit it, you know, and you will movie. Can this be true?
Bros, good evening to our cherished viewers.
Good evening.
I will always pay respect to Uncle Nam Rebel.
Yeah, Prof.
Yes,
Prof. I saw some Prof video. He was fighting with the Nigerians on YouTube back to back. Him alone, about 10 Nigerians. 1 month. It is a Timmy busy no acquaint, but no about. Prof, so Timmy, hopefully, alright,
so shout out Prof for always having our back and then supporting us from afar. And bros, I mean, I'm not a big man, so I don't know why I'm starting this one.
But you know,
I'm in the midst of the big.
You're not a big man, but you know. You know. You're not a big man, but you know.
All right. He's saying that the little things that you do are the ones that are going to attract the big men. For me, starting from that point, he's wrong because you can't attract someone with that. You can only, because men move by what they see. Yeah, so if a big man sees a young lady who is walking and is beautiful, the big man is going to approach that young lady. And in the course of whatever deal that they have, that is when the young lady can now take these advices that he's saying that, okay, fine, after getting the big man, how do you maintain and keep the big man? So if you are saying that, then he's right. Because even the small boys would also want those little things from the lady. So if I have a lady who comes around and say, oh, today I want to take you to the barbering shop, let me pay for that. Don't pay, I will use my own money. For all that you know, the 100 cedis that you gave her last month is what she has kept and want to use some 20 or 50 cedis to take good care of you. So for that, then it means that there is a maintenance culture between you and the person that you are moving with. So aside that, with attraction, men will always go for the beauty. Some men will always go for the physical appearances, not the little things that he mentioned. So if you get that big man, how do I keep the big man to myself? There are some big men, they will not want you to even pay a kobo for whatever reasons, because they know that they already have those things, and they will not even open up. But the comfort that they enjoy around you, that alone can also make them
that peace.
Yes, that peace of mind. Probably the wife is giving him a tough time at home. So when you appear to be one peaceful lady that he's always enjoying that atmosphere with, he's always there for you. Unless you are also an arrogant lady who also wants to be like the wife, then he sees you as one person that he cannot move with, have sex with you, and then off he goes his way. But if you are a lady who understands the routine, you know that, okay, fine, this big man has been going to work 24/7, he has family, he has businesses, he has that, but he is not having that peace of mind, he's not having that little sex experience, and you are offering him that alone, he's okay. You may not buy him credit, you may not buy, because some of them don't even need a credit, they buy it, and in 1 month probably he has some 100 or 1,000 CDs credit on his phone. So if you send a 5 CDs, it is irrelevant to him. If you do some of these little things, they are all relevant, but to him, he wants to ask you, what are you doing these things for? But there are that mental health that you need. If you give him that alone is
enough.
Is enough to keep him. You call him today that, oh, Daddy or Zandi, and let me tell you a story that came up on TV3 Confection. A lady said she got married to an older lady, an older man with a 18-year-old daughter.
Okay.
And during the course of their marriage, she realized that the daughter was having an affair with a man. And a whole lot.
Father and daughter affair.
Not that is stepfather.
Okay.
And according to the woman said the man was actually calling the daughter Adipa and like a whole lot of things, and she felt that the daughter was actually enjoying the marriage more than she's supposed to enjoy. So I was asking, were you giving the man that peace of mind? If not, no, because this is a young lady who even brought friends from outside to come and have sex with the man.
Hey,
and they did a threesome. So if the man need those small things in the house, peace of mind, I think peace of mind overrides everything. So for me, those things they will never attract a man. Because I mean, if a lady comes and give you credit right now, it will not attract you. If the lady is not beautiful, it will not attract you. If the lady is not having that back that you love, it will not attract you. You understand?
Who said I love?
I get it. And if the lady comes in, and you go into the bedroom and there are so many yawa,
nothing
places,
extra.
Places are smelling. There are rashes everywhere. Those things. Those will not keep. Get it. And there are some ladies, they may not give the man peace of mind, but that neatness. That he goes down there and the place is so neat, and he always wants to be dwelling in there. He wants to lock down there. So
dwelling place.
Let me just pause here.
Barrister, you see where he was going to? He only wants to be dwelling there. The dwelling place of the Most High God. Okay. Yes, Nana, what do you also think about what the man is saying? They are Papa advice, no?
Well, I have a different understanding.
Okay.
If we want to look at the argument from the point set, maybe a woman's young girl, and I say be a young girl be who then big man be a young girl be a crop on or what's a crown or the be impressive big man, because on any diet and say be a big man eba na queen ma or betting ya maybe a man the bet ni nemuno ebia young big man enya we na pay attention to you no. I be no why they are be how to maintain such a person, how to always keep yourself in the mind of such a person is what the man is talking about. And yet, Bible say, or mamu wo in Shirachen or J. And sad the BIC, yint me fashion ship. We natural science. So baby on science say ya, you too much energy.
Oh, see a baby.
Baby. Yeah, the too much baby. Aha, so our mentality ninti, you will always be struggling to keep a big man the guy is talking about. If you go to certain places, I mean your opportunity be my experience with one white lady be obey clinic house or me papa mo hospital or village be or just baby. And or catch me say me my MP no so kwa kota de nti no bia ni ho a obakoja no no say me my yanko na me nkoja no ti tade ni ro say come de ne empe restaurant bi na ye ndidi and as ye society ni demand them I was feeling big thinking say oh me lady akọ restaurant nti I have to pay for the food we bought or catch me say that be me bia baby say you crow money.
I could be managed, yeah. Yeah, that's the
what I say. Ha, but you be also that. Who has all this class class account? In certain places, you know, even the ladies have a different mentality and mindset. Even when they are looking for help from such big men, will be in found say, obey your favor bimo to attract you instead of going to a madam to go and take perfume. Oh, the big good no say me dey go me unti me ben na me dey be kwatete me teacher ma unti me ben na me ka Sammy flex
obey.
Sammy flex bra.
No diso.
No man kiti bi. Be a big man be too on no. O woni bi bia o. But enyama bi ade ba ko kitu bi pa betimi aka na koma ebe so ne nyama ni attention na beba because be John say upon nyama me we ni na we ya oni hwe na e na otimi tisika ya ade we ma me e bia na nya won kwa na ye side chick no e bia mo ye 5 but out of the 5 and I'm telling you say e ba ni trim so onye obi adoya e ye likely say wo din beba ni the team first based on how I be out treating no enye edie ne nko a nyama nkitinkiti bi mu a wo ye ka ho atem bia no ase ne ho adwen ewo ni trimu saa ama waka say okay na de me pese me yesi nti ma me yesi ana say me side chicks on kan pese me to ka ma obi a bet ma me to V8 ma wi na me to ndai item ma maka
Okay.
Yes, I am money be any day yet, sadden yet. So I got the powder be there you win him, and I did lipstick be a quacker one, no, they quack kissing or thank you, say, and then they beat me at chin at Tanasi. I be no, yes, I am an arm, and then the yard and say, Obe bread. Obe, oh, how? There are certain attitudes every man wants, apart from creating a home for a man or creating a comfortable place for a man. There are nyama petty things be oh yeah. Ebu okrapa in perfume like out of you wow way na mo say at the corner so nipa ni say ade we nipa we aye dey e bia be chinchin but obi an treat me say that nti my main pay attention to this particular girl and that is where e bia o hwe na o level no wo form we pese or best spec you page we droop pempen so bia also be say okay we so say also na ejina baby what I think that is where how I understand the arguments no be now say obabitin baby pa ono ne pai na so unhia boafo no be ka say o kakra wo na e bi ode be kwakoto nyi and ode be didi and ode be we siesie no ode ko bu fuel am obi a
na say brasa me let's be friend brasa me mami hwe fuel me fuel na so
mami ko to
brasa mami ko fele ma
but unim say your category of maybe still am hwe big men a omo betimi aye sad and be omo nje sam man mimbo bi edi ye obu ye space im bebire kwa ebi ono ne target an say wa target big man bi owo the was so the bufu o man in fact obetimi kura ka say o ko Dubai nti bra na mo ko Dubai mba obetimi aye owo sa ho de enye na asem na o ka na enye we shouldn't look only at omo ni be cry the less yeah
Downtrodden
omo ni be
yeah.
cry be all struggle with that be there people there are some independent ladies who have and almost some more target be omo in nam wrong places thinking say hono me be mo nya sa target no
Miss girl,
o say
That's a Miss Bell.
wow omo ni na bia na
Miss Bell
adu
ni
no
kisa
obi a tu me for say okoye wo me dem mbo be okoye wo tu baby okoye si na ebe chi omo se omo dem omo pese omo pe tammy tag so omo fan say omo pe deben nti yenkoye bi ko hye onufu mu hwan ne sa nyama no masa obetimi aye sa nyama no na ewie nya wo nkwa na wo ye sa nyama nti se ka sa nyama no nkwa de anka de bia obenya competitor
Okay.
but ye wo nyama bi abetimi aye a tem bia no fele say okay assign na yere no oye big man na o society ni mu na assign na yere no onya side chicken no oye sa nyama no ma na fele say okay chale ma mefa we anka na yere no ho na ye say bibia to ntwa.
I see. Chemo, come through here na entie de Chemo so de beka.
That's but first of all, I think the guy got it wrong.
He got it wrong.
Yes, what he was saying is not for big men. It's for ordinary man or average man. Let's put it that way. It's for average man. For average man, they will appreciate something like that. But for a big man, no. Oh yeah, she. And you know, like so, big men, they just need only 3 things. 1, respect. 2, peace of mind. Like or you're closer to you, be or person or feel that peace of mind.
Yeah.
And then you can add sex. Anytime I'll hear be.
I don't fuck that beka.
I say you can act.
Yes. Why I said that? Before say or the sex in the banner say oye bibi e be attracting no cry e ba man who say
last year sex because you can
okay
as a bit my years but bibi show
because we have big
sex is here sex is here you can add
because for some
we don't have any option also the cow
well I was trying to consider big men any sex in no more side chick because they be no more cry now they can't function but they still go for such girls and into me dear no can yeah but some big men for those who don't want to use you socially as in they don't take you anywhere no and sex no ebe more than attraction they don't e bi wo ha on fa umpi or per sex are no afrel some men no if you want to keep them always give them the sex I don't know hwehwe e bia na wife mfa money de bia or penny de bia into wo your supplement e da na wife amfa man na no abejo
into ono no say no
ohia hwe on mento hwe ma no onya ka bra pe kogise ho de ope bia ono so de be ma that's the big men that's what they want
okay
and we have some who want the kind of social status in terms of the kind of girls are omu control and also omu do omuchi and into ono ko baby an ofrel ono to say onyaka say me call her dress nice no one for anko ne ko
push to
because ne crowd no like
the circles no
the
orbit no
yes they will praise him for having such a lady around
yeah
and ono san ope into ono ni say on fraud de bia ono have sex de bia but oko function bia you should be ready for him so if you can do that you can keep him onya usika onya hwan onyaka say me cop party you dress nicely and follow him that's what he wants and then on top of it is the peace of mind or ben obiana don't complain and why na say that bia you have issues and no one how my on champion and now rent and now hwan and now car and now sister be school fees and hwan and your peace of mind for them so they will also run away from you
okay
and you know a simple 3 things I mean or let's say 4 things be attractive give them sex all the time be respectful and give them peace of mind and one a big men by average man will appreciate you also helping It is said the okay can average man on to me be ma de bia. Into the group be na say won so okay say oh we there mama ntua oh we there mama nye say average man will appreciate it and keep you around because when they are in trouble or when things are not going well, you can also help.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for a big man as he wanted to advise the ladies there, almost far away, yeah, big men there, what they need is sex, peace of mind, respect, and be attractive when they need you to be.
Okay.
That's all. So what he said, I disagree with him. It's totally wrong. But it's good for an average man,
and not for big men.
Not for big men. Big men don't need that.
But let me. The same way now.
Because I know you want to you take the mic. Yeah.
The same way now. Chemo Kano. I mean, this can still be interpreted into the meanings the man was trying to put out. For instance, with the Obonyama mess, I say peace of mind. Once obi won ma akwa fa no oba beteto with rent minian school fees me ma me yawe me sa nyama ni na emma peace of mind.
Yes,
but to beti menyo oba bia onim say waba ne life no oba be boa no enti sa nyama no ono abetimi afine ways and means to do it enye enti na make say guy ni message na all dey to am but enye you use certain examples for us to get some understanding. Enye say kotofu emano koyese man na yewe no but in giving him that peace of mind you can pay for your own rent and in a very nice way you can still get that help or offer from him without putting pressure on him. Me dan castle one betua mama dia eye ne me ne wonko so what you say so in creating that peace of mind for him so school fees no who was sika betimi dey tua but we charge e big man no.
Okay,
say sometimes saying men sometimes we lash out not because we don't have, it's because we feel like we need to do this and we don't have. So when somebody is doing it, we get that kind of mentality like, no, I'm supposed to do this, so don't do it. Now if you find a lady who is doing all that like you mentioned, the big man may be the one giving you the money, but he feels like you don't even need help from me, and he will leave you. Because at the end of the day, he comes around, your rent is paid, this is paid, and he'll be thinking, why do you get them? You have not asked me for rent money, but you have paid your rent. The last time I gave you money, it was for a different purpose. So where are you getting all this? Or you have another person elsewhere. So they leave.
No, let me tell you why some of them will not leave. It can also mean that say who say to meet you if he's going to do something for you as a big man, it won't be rent issue. It might be buying you a house and not renting for you. Do you understand? If you are we meet big man, we meet you about to meet you on one danka. So person ye be will die home as or bana uncle rented diamond. Obeto diamond and obesi diamond. And I say let's say maybe you are living in a single room self-contained or chamber or self-contained.
You are
afford you on your own. If he wants to come in,
he
will upgrade you to a 3-bedroom or 5-bedroom house. That is how you get the big things. But then be to say you want to use the other ways and always sit back where you be putting pressure. Oh, they say I'm a single room match. They say I'm a pedan or East Legon. Not they be a friend, be no common video. Be on them.
Okay, Chemo, you want to add something?
Yeah, so my point is that what he said is for average man, not for a big man. For big men, they need sex, respect, attractiveness, and peace of mind. Yeah, for them sex more, and for others to so do be function akọ gini din no so do be function akọ gini din kwanti and just be on the lookout for such things and you'll be fine.
Barrister, sex, yeah. It's okay. We'll talk about this topic again. Hey, Barrister is disturbing us with sex. It's okay. End of part one. Let's move on to part two. But before that, let me say thanks to Digital Rasta, Currency, and all the guys who are behind the production. And my special guest here in Team Dodo Solomon is at the extreme end. Call him Chemo. And I also have Nana Reagan in the middle. He is also a Beef Nation president, and Young Barrister is also a representative of Beam Nation. And every night, every day when you meet him, you should know that they are preparing for their White on Jeans party. This will be happening here in Accra at Vienna, yes, at Vienna nightclub in Circle. So you guys can also be part of it. Meanwhile, if you live in Dubai, you should know that on 1st October, we are about to do our yacht party in Marina, and we want you to be part of it. To all our friends in Dubai, you guys have to join us at the Marina, and let's do the yacht party on 1st October 2022. We want you guys to come join us. The team is coming to Dubai, so if you are in Dubai and you want to link up with the team, our number is on the screen. We can pay you a visit, or you pay us a visit, whichever one that you are comfortable with. Let's see how best we can make this happen. Now, story number 2 is about a tweet we have seen, and I'm asking myself, hey, so for all this while, why are we now seeing this tweet? That is point 1. And point 2 is that, is it even going to be feasible? Are we really going to do this? The guy who is putting this out, are they sure? And they tagged Bolare in the tweet. So I'm asking, are preparations being done? And why now? Why now? All these questions are running through my mind, and I cannot answer them alone. I want to throw it to my people, so we find a way to discuss this. And Richie will put the tweet on the screen, so we all look at it, confirm what has been written there before we move on. So this is Dami Crane. Dami Crane is one of the musicians in Nigeria. I'm sure he has some collaborations with some of our Ghanaian artists. I want to believe he's done something with Shatta Wale or something like that, and maybe other artists that I might not know. And he says, Naija meets Ghana concert this December in Lagos. High time we promote Ghana music over here. And he brings in the Ghana and Nigeria flag with a peace sign. And he tagged the real Bolare. And he also tagged Kasapreku GH. And with the hashtag PayMe. I think PayMe is an app. I want to believe it. Some of these money transfer apps, like we have Momo here in Ghana. So this is a Dami Crane tweet. Verified tweet. He calls himself the world star. And it says, Naija meets Ghana concert this December in Lagos. High time we promote Ghana music and what over here. Now let me share this information with you. I think, if my memory should serve me right, Bolare has hosted Ghana meets Naija in Ghana for a very long time. In fact, he's been doing this for far too long. When he was doing it, he was telling us that he will be doing another version in Nigeria. I remember anytime we go for the launch of Ghana meets Naija, when he's introducing the artist from Ghana and the artist from Nigeria, he will tell us that, oh, very soon we'll be having the Nigeria version. But we never saw the daylight of that particular concert. But finally, a tweet is indicating that maybe, or if we are lucky, or better still, all things being equal, we are likely to see a Ghana meets Nigeria, this time around, not in Ghana, but in Lagos. Do we see this happening? Chabo, since you have the mic, you can start this.
Yeah, first of all, I think this is not a big deal. And the way he did it, I think we can take it in the form of a proposal. He is trying to call the attention of Bolare and maybe the support from Kasapreku. They can come to Nigeria too and do Ghana meet Naija, or now make it Naija meet Ghana kind of. So I think it's a proposal, and the hashtag I suspect is like, I've proposed this nice business idea to you. So if you come to Naija, you have to pay me. So hashtag pay me. That's how I interpret it, and I think it's a good idea. And why now is because now too is it sounds nice. I mean, in terms of we have some Ghanaians who have penetrated the market already. You can talk of Black Sheriff. You can talk of Jackie, and then Kamido. They are there. Stoneboy, Shatta Wale, Sarkodie.
In fact,
yes. So, and I think Nigerians would love to see them perform in Nigeria, and then with their own like Wizkid, he has passed through this thing. Ghana Meet Naija before
So many
Davido.
times. But almost all their big acts.
Almost all
they
the
have
big
passed
acts.
Ghana Meet Naija.
Yes. So why not doing it in Nigeria? I think it's a good idea. And then the people with the music business mind like Bulare, he has done it here for so long. I think it's time that he moves to Nigeria and see what happens. And I have no doubt that it will be successful.
Okay.
So this is a good idea, and then they should just pay the guy for giving them a business idea or maybe the support. And they can also go ahead, go to the place, survey or ask some questions, get to the big guys there in terms of people who are organizing shows in Nigeria and all that, collaborate with them and make it happen. And it will be good, it will be nice, because some time ago we had Ghanaians who were doing so well in Nigeria, like the VIPs, the Miss Bells, the TikToks, now take, and the same way. So it means that we can still get Ghanaians going there and still doing well. And we can talk of, as I said earlier, Jackie, Black Sheriff, Kamido, and others. So why not Ghana Meet Naija or Naija Meet Ghana in Nigeria? It will be a nice concert, and I look forward to it. This is a nice proposal, and I think Bulare and Kasapreko, they should consider it. Besides Kasapreko,
they are doing Alomo, right?
Yes.
And I hear Alomo is very popular
in Nigeria.
And big in Nigeria.
In fact, now when our people FDA banned the Ghanaians from advertising
it, yeah.
The Nigerians celebrities are the ones doing it now. So they have ambassadors there already, and then Bulare too. I think he has the pedigree. He has the portfolio to show that he can make it happen. So why not? I will support something like this.
I see. Why do you think someone will call for this at this time? Because we've been doing it. The whole Nigerian entertainment industry knows about this. They never called for a version in their country. It was always Ghanaians calling for a version. But since we left it, now someone who is a big name in Nigerian entertainment industry is now calling for it. Why now?
Because he has seen the opportunity. He has seen the opportunity. And
so they never saw the opportunity at first.
Some didn't see it like that, that maybe is big enough for them to take advantage of it.
Or could it be now they have seen value in us that they didn't see at first?
They saw it, for business decisions, it may take time for some people. And this guy, he's not even an organizer. He's just calling attention of organizers in Ghana to come and do it. And hashtagging pay me, saying that if you didn't know this is a good idea, you can pay me and come and do it here. Because this was not coming from any big promoter in Nigeria. I mean, that one, he won't even come and tweet it. He will maybe DM Bulare or call them backstage and talk about it. This guy is purely maybe having that thought that, Charlie, this will be a good thing. So why not? Let me push it and see what will happen. So it's an individual who thinks that this can bring some money, can bring some kind of business and all that, and then he is proposing it. So me, I see this as a proposal, not something that
the real deal.
Yes. So that's why I started by saying it's not really a big deal, but it's a proposal that I think Bulare should take advantage of it.
And is this feasible?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, really, really, really feasible, and I think it will be successful as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we can take over from there, and let me listen to what you're also adding to this.
Yes, Ross, I think it's a good proposal coming from the guy. Sorry, I think now Nigerians are really reasoning, especially with stakeholders in Nigeria. First, they were painting a picture or making it look like they didn't want us to be part of their market and other things. That is why some Ghanaians were complaining and crying foul of how we receive them here and the things we do for them, like Ghana Meet Naija, which has served as a platform for many of their acts. But we don't have seen when you go to Nigeria, you don't have the same platforms there to sell Ghanaian music. The main focus in his tweet for me is it's high time they promote or sell Ghanaian music over there.
Okay.
That should tell you how they have come to understand that the things that we are doing for them, at least we have opened our doors and market for their acts, and definitely they cannot take away the fact that we are also promoting Nigerian music. So they have seen the essence and the need to also do same for Ghanaians. Of course, we've been brothers when it comes to the entire Nigeria and Ghana. We know how we vibe. So the should I say the high rank stakeholders in Nigeria are seeing the need now, and that is a very good thing that we need to commend them for. At least it will strengthen our bond and also strengthen the kind of relationship we have with each other. If this thing should happen, I mean, it is going to go a long way to change the narratives and other perceptions people have when it comes to Ghana music and Nigerian music. It will become a more like a twin thing, where we will be doing a lot of things together musically, sharing.
Because
more
in Ghana
ideas.
we have done our bit.
Yes, we have always created that opportunities for them. So we want them to, and it is good. We are reading this thing from another musician who is calling for this thing. In fact, I would even wish that Bulawayo this time would not spend much, as in invest much into it, but we will get,
like he's been doing in the past.
Yes, but we will get a Nigerian person who is also an industry person to do it over there, but we'll try and in a way collaborate with Bulawayo and make it happen. I mean, Bulawayo
I'm sure it's possible.
Yeah, Bulawayo can take care of the Ghanaian artists that will go to Nigeria for the show, and then he will handle everything over there and make sure he hosts them nicely, just as we've been doing for the likes of Davido and Victor Adis and all of those people. So it is good. I am looking forward to it happening. In fact, I was going to ask Richie to give us some of the replies to the tweet. Let's see how Nigerians are reacting to this call, because sometimes the people's reactions too are very, very important. It will give you a clear idea of how prepared they are to have you or make you part of their market and all of that.
Whether they're excited
about it,
the announcement is or not.
Exactly. And I would love to see that. And I know Nigerians now, though sometimes we have our back and forth like brothers living in our mother's house. We will definitely fight, but I know we understand ourselves better. And I want to believe they will be very, very excited about it and open their doors or give room for some of these things to happen in Nigeria. I don't know how he mentioned Oli Kasapreko, Ghana. I want to believe maybe he has been in Ghana for some of these activities before, so he knows who to mention in that tweet and all of that. But I was looking forward for him to also mention other corporate bodies in Nigeria
as well,
where they can also feel like, okay, Charlie, this is a good opportunity for us to sell our products to the Ghanaian market. So let's tap into it. Let's put this thing together, because Kasapreko might be ready to do it. Maybe if it is in Ghana, or you can even go ahead and do it in Nigeria. But it will also be best if a corporate body in Nigeria also comes on board and be part of it as title sponsors for the Nigerian edition, so that it can even revive the Ghana edition, because for some time, I think since 2019, we've not been able to do it. And the last time I saw a launch of Ghana Meets Naija was, I think, in 2018. So we should, it's something I wish we could find a way to push for this thing to happen in December like he is calling for. It's good. And like I said, it is really going to strengthen our bond, and that is the most important thing. I mean, the back and forth are becoming too many, and it's becoming unnecessary for me, because especially when most of these Nigerians brothers will keep trying to advise us to focus on how to make money in our music space and all of that, coming from Rude Boy. I would wish that they will all join hands with this particular artist and make some of these things happen, so that we can also be tapping into their markets, and then they will also come here, and there will be that change of opportunities. Yes, so it's a beautiful call.
Okay, that's fine. Let me listen to Barrister on this one finally.
For me, I think it's a good call. Like everyone is saying, things Bolare has left. I don't know whether he has left his tools with regards to the Ghana meets Naija thing. We haven't had any of that. He did the UK version where Ghanaians went to the UK with the Ghana meets Naija UK thing. Recently, I'm also seeing Ghana meets Naija USA. I saw Phyllis posting. I don't know.
Oh, that's an award scheme.
It's an award one.
Yeah, that's an award scheme. Ghana Nigeria Entertainment or something awards.
Okay.
Councillor Lutrot is the PR, and Prince Maki is the CEO.
So that means always the Ghanaian stakeholders are trying to create some of these platforms for our Nigerian brothers. You see why I'm saying it's about time. I mean, I agree with the guy if they can also do some of this, because it looks like always Ghanaians are fronting all of these things. And we would love to see our Nigerian giants also front some of these things for the acts here too.
Okay, yes. So I've seen another post from Damikrenda. He still #pay me. So maybe it's his new song or something. Yeah. But you can go ahead.
Okay. But the December that he's mentioned, I want to believe that is something that he has thought of with other people. That's why he's
had a hint of something like that.
He's specific with the date, saying that December. And I don't think that Ghanaians would want to. December is like a cocoa season for our Ghanaian musicians, and there are a lot of shows already that they have been booked for in December. So I don't think that December will be okay. Maybe next year.
But that is just a one-day thing in Nigeria.
But
it shouldn't be a problem.
No, it's some of the contract that they have.
Oh, but so if one person cannot go, there are other artists that they can choose from. There are a pool of artists that they can choose from. So the fact that maybe Stonebwoy has contract with Afro Nation and Afrochella doesn't mean Medical can't go and play. Because if you are talking about that, or Medical is not fit to play.
No, I'm not saying that.
Because the shows you are mentioning,
yes,
it's not every artist who is also on that show.
Yes, and the Ghana meets Naija has always been like the A-listers being the headliners.
I know.
And then the B and C ones will support. So for me, that is what I'm saying. That
so if the A-listers are busy, we should cancel the show.
Yeah, let's cancel it and make it. Because like
agenda crowd almost said to you. Yes, it should be Stonebwoy.
No.
Yeah, I understand.
Yes, looking at now they are the Nigerians. The focus of Nigerians are now in Ghana. Most of the artists are coming here for their holidays and vacations and stuff like that. So I also want to believe that they don't have time having shows. Until recently, Nigerians do not have that time to have their own shows and stuff like that, except for the comedy where they project more of the comedy more than the music aspect. So I think they also want that market where they can be having shows like the way Ghanaians do have a lot of shows. Like the December. There's always busy.
When you check Nigeria, the kind of shows we see here, it is not often with the big stars.
Yes.
But you see more comedy, big comedy shows than
even in
they are performing outside than in Nigeria where they come from. I think it is true.
So now I think they also want to create that market where they will be having a lot of events that Ghanaians can also fly to that side and perform. It's a good one. Bolare is known for all these things, so he should collaborate with them. And if the money is good for him, he can handle the Ghanaian artists, like he said. I think the name was mentioned because they know that Bolare is someone who started that, and he can take them on.
It's actually his brainchild.
Yes, in case they try to do something of that sort. So for me, it's a good call. The Nigeria Ghana story is a good one. Gans move from Nigeria to settle in Ghana. Even the Airways also move from that side. So there is always that cultural link between the two countries. So aside the internet fight that we be having, we are all brothers, and they also know that without Ghana, their music will not strive. Most of them, you can make mention of all the big Nigerian musicians.
Violent statement.
Oh yes, make mention. You can make mention of
that
all
without Ghana, Nigerian music will not strive.
Yes, will not strive. They have all passed through this door, and we have seen them. And most of them, the VGMA was used as a propelling factor for most of them. They came and and they became so big. Some of them, when they have problem in Nigeria, it is Ghana that they
run to.
Yeah, so it is time they also pay attention to this country that okay, fine, we have the numbers, we don't have the numbers, so let's give them that opportunity and fly with them. That is what we have been calling for. I remember when Xylophone did a show in the Echo
Suite.
Yes, most of the the audience there were just seated and not even minding us. And when they come here, we always celebrate them. And again, there are so many Ghanaians in Nigeria. They should also take opportunity or take the chance when there is a show and Ghanaian artists are on. They should also make that chance and go to some of these shows and hail the musicians. They shouldn't just be at the coastal areas and be fishing and be buying bread and stuff like that, gege bread and stuff. They should give our artists to that hype in Nigeria.
Well, that is also another beautiful input from Barrister. We pray it happens. Though it might look like something that has just been mentioned, I know if some few people can pick it up and run with it, it will work. So it is our prayer that these few people we are talking about,
and then
they'll pick it up.
The Casa name, like we know that their brand is now making waves in Nigeria. So I think they mention it because they know that now that brand is gaining ground in Nigeria and they would want to work with. Yes.
So let's make it happen. It will be very important. Let's see how best we can do this. Now, let's move on to the next story. And the next story is about an interview we had with one of the young stars in our music industry called Larruso yesterday on Class Showbiz on CTV, where the gentleman was telling us that at a point his father did not allow or did not subscribe to the fact that he wanted to do music. The man was furious and beating him mercilessly anytime he got the opportunity. But for now, the man has become a promoter, pushing his songs, making sure that people around his neighborhood will listen to his songs, playing his songs on loudspeakers or in loudspeakers and more. So I'm trying to ask myself that, how do we get parents of young stars to accept from scratch that this is what their children want to do? Because if you listen to the story of every young star, this runs through. My parents did not want me to do music. They only accepted it when I became big. My parents were not happy with me at first, but now they are okay. Like you might have heard this story countless times. Every youngster, I mean some of them who are big today, they will still tell you, Charlie, when I wanted to do music, my parents did not like it, crowd. It was war between me and them. But now they are also stars. I think not long ago I also interviewed what's his name? Malcolm Nuna. And Malcolm Nuna also said the same thing, that yes, her mother even had to drive to his school and ask him what is he doing the newspaper as a musician before he convinced the mom that, Mom, now music is part of the agenda. And according to him, now the mother is even a promoter, putting him on his WhatsApp status and all. How do we get these parents to start with that blessing? That, oh, I've seen my child, he's shown traits of being a musician. Let me come in hard, support him or her, and push him to the top. How do we do this? Watch this video excerpt of the interview on CTV Class Showbiz, and when we come back, the conversation will start.
What was the reaction like when the people that you live with, I'm talking about your guardian or your family members, when you told them, what was the reaction like when the people that you live with, I'm talking about your guardian or your family members, when you told them you want to do music, or when they realized Larruso wants to do music? What was the reaction? Did they accept it? Did they support you, or they were, no, you should go and be some Lancaster?
My parents didn't accept it. They didn't accept it, but I had a few friends that believed in me, and I believed in myself if you don't believe self, me I dey believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't believe
That's the
self,
most
I dey believe.
important.
Yeah. My daddy. As for my dad,
He was someone, eh?
he dey beat me. They beat me sake of this music. No be play. They beat me and kasa. Say, why you go left your homework or why
You go love your school
yeah you know
activities.
go. I know they wash my school uniform safe. Yeah.
Then go beat you for that.
Yeah, he knows that. He was like, why is this guy doing music? Like, what has gone into me? But today,
They give you pass. What is he doing today?
hey, oh,
This is
he
your number one
has
fan.
speakers. Yeah, he has some speakers where they disturb. See, I could, you know, we live at the street, our house is just at the corner. So when someone is passing, he just tells me like, Charlie, who they play your music loud like that? I don't fit tell us if my puppy.
So now your puppy they open inside.
Yeah, the sound. And he's even like telling me to make like some sounds that like it's helping me.
Wow.
Yeah, like he motivates me to make like those big sounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see. All right, so the story of Larruso there on CTV Class Showbiz. We got this information yesterday, and I want to start this with Nana Reagan. Let me get Nana Reagan's opinion on what Larruso said, and again, how we can get parents from scratch to understand that this is what their children want to do, and therefore they should tag along and pray for them to even achieve it. Nana, I don't know anything.
That's all, man. Man, I never want to my nah, the society more, it looks like everybody is holding on to the society script. It will be very difficult for parents to understand. Say, okay, me bano, me who say, washa say, show signs of football anti. My main focus on I'm pushing agenda on bobo. The banner who signs of so obey musician and I say actress about actor, you know. My main pushing on starting a baby. People will find it very difficult because everybody looks like you draw Chatama parents in and everybody in our society now thinks that starting until someone go school. Or they go school no we primary or so go JSS or we JSS are SS from SS to tertiary. After that on Juma. Onye Juma onko ware or ware onwo abrabonesi so when timi amfasa channel we mu a in fact na you ama other we no and then another thing so Emma almost finding it very difficult to support them from the beginning. I say in the initial way no the kind of things they see from our space, the understandings, the perceptions they have. For instance, ABR and they obohu some of our celebrities almost subain bi mo dan lady and Emma and do parents be say ABR ne babi be comedian ne babi be actor ne babi be nyumtuni because there are drug related issues being discussed in our space. There are sexual immoralities being discussed in our space, and some basa.
The things we discuss in our space sometimes,
and sometimes the long term or the ending part of some of our celebrities. My brother, baby, everybody could see a pretty fear be. And my parents they say, hey, my mama banzo ko say I dey cry sika bi enim onti me mbobra papa bi amfa bibia into the boss akwala ne person oye no and as our talent na obetimi aye no parents ni focus on talent no so bet emum no person or driving from sa field no dey ne kwhye baby foforo. It has happened to a lot of us. Sometimes your parents will be forcing you to even do certain courses in school. You to say and you lie. Baby, I will focus one.
Anywhere you think you have abilities and strength,
Busia engineering, Busia general as Busia, oh yeah, science, we be anka, oh you go babo search china. O papa so no to school fees into the ono be can na fine. O ma me say ono no to school fees the ono be can na fine now. So it makes some of these conversations very, very difficult. But I think say it's about time my parents will look at some of these things because say akwala no it me echo through the channel na opie na obeye obia. They all take shine out of the child. Omoniji say kebi na akwala ni benya omuni na there. In fact, some of them crap no, they want to be part of your management.
Yeah.
But from the beginning, I say they have that fear, taking for the child to take that risk. Say me kwa say you know, maybe I may what talent. Say me I say you know, amusuru. Into no, let's say I was saying me bano, a doctor already no new be cry or new busu be cry compete. Parents no do now. Most of the time money ebusuya. Omo neighboring family
omo baba could be akoye doctor
the baba could be who dey chemo ba who say o study law and away who say o study medicine wo US and away you say and away so sometimes if the child has some talent be unko no so betimi you be pay attention to na ya done than ya kwala no nanka ya guide no nanka etimi nyi wo the talent but afi ya kan kwala na hye ebi mutimi ya mo say adana efi akwala ni mu ayira all because a person made doctor is or the baba compem so FF you will be a papa who first my science chemistry ni elective math go we teacher we say go science chemistry ni physics ni elective math you know so rather me omo buye hoto sa sometimes I think say yeah I will follow so in finding ways and means to understand like omo sa traces no on kwala no mo they should guide them omo parental guidance measures ne strategies be to guide the kids no mo so okay ubetimi ayewe na mo musuade because enyum tuni na person we are it will be good so benya book knowledge in account and so be suya ade account o copyright issues mo cry the contract to anymore while betimi that should be the motivation from the parents say addition na wo suya me nka say ja wonyo mo talent na to na say ja ye kra but suya de say the be ya ye bibi senti eno be motivate akwala na mo so okay say amenya me maame ne papa nhira wo so enti maame je say me papa say maame nye drugs and kandom no ho esa say ni baba ko wi let's teach and guide the kids like that because men train akwala na nkonkofo mu bu obo say wakon na ntira de ho akwa bo nkrofo bi mu na enamu ana nhira no so about bet nhira ne be wi a e ho side attraction no ye de be gusu ni mu a we ni nje ho bet eye nhira na aba na sika na nya aba na ebia oba convoy di nechi ba fie no oje ho fans nti ebia sa time no cra drugs na wo front on no cra we need be ekire. So I think it will be better say be guide or my society me head dem parents and head because parents do na because say eda agene da autopilot quiet doctor quiet nursing training quiet teacher quiet police quiet when it comes to the creative space na there e na head ye mu bi na bokra okobobo ba your boss a cronfo you don't pull because
my face be na oye mistake on your crow count there wo ye mi akro na no mercy o come ni ase aboya yes man hey
ase nei
enso hye no she the good man now radiesu ya bleo
ana sometimes odwen wa rasa me odwen wa ana unu say you mu bebre crap media jume crap na ya wo phone empty
yeah
but it do some time be na dan for be a friend hey mato ba ne kan wa ha o no afro hey madam for ya ma me a friend me o say na fe omo de no omo de je fancy I think say eya omo man share ne motivation no mbra na omo mani nko the steps akwala na take into whatever he wants to do and then they should guide the person it can end up being good. I mean ababona ya so person ya doctor so person ya ne person ya hwana nini na no da ube dangerous e wo ho ubetimi efeli na emom no my guidance bi nkomu na ensi akwala na ye no na bia nsa esi papa That's why I'm not on the speaker about
Eh,
this.
BM, no.
BM. Then you dance on your moon kwa jagumusa jagum
And they kill
kili Mose ubeko obebi wan akọ friend Adam for you better than Adam for ne ba ne monyo
me say me banyum ni o kili I see. Barrister, continue from there. What do you also think has been the approach? Should we have a way of making this happen? Because all these young people, I know that before they even do the music thing, they will get some 1 or 2 adults who will be leading them. Should they be bridging this gap?
Oh yes. We have all been victims of it. I personally,
Tell us your story.
I personally wanted to be a musician, honestly. I quite disappointed. Not disappointed. I did not even go to any place to record. So
okay.
what happened was
that
I was trying to rehearse in the house one day with a mate of mine. I was in class 4 at the time in the house. So we were trying to fix some words and my mother said we were going mad.
She
said we were going mad, and that day, Charlie, the boy was sent home and a whole lot of things. So I was like, okay, fine. Then let me try art. So I started drawing, and then somebody saw me drawing outside, and then he came. This thing, there's no money inside. Can't you see a lot of people drawing this village and they don't have money? So I stopped drawing at it. Like I was like, okay.
He wants you to become a real barrister, not a young one.
They were telling me to, concentrate on education and go to school, and they were not telling me the exact thing I should be after school. They were not
go to school.
Oh, I said even recently, my uncle who is a military and a lawyer. I once added him on Facebook, so I usually post Tomboy those days. Then he called me. George, are you not smoking?
Why?
I said, oh, uncle, like he's a big man. So I was like, oh, uncle, why? He said, I saw you with the dreadlocks and you are like, why? You are not smoking. How? I thought you said you want to be a journalist and a lawyer. And I said, I will support. I deleted him. So he doesn't even know my full name. Like he doesn't know my name on
Facebook.
On Facebook. So yes, our parents and our family members are like that. And I think it's a perception in the society that we found ourselves in. We value the so-called elite to more than those that we think that they are quote and unquote invaluable. Like they see them to be people who are averagely, I don't know how to even describe it, but the education system ought to be blamed for all these things because we have relegated music in a way. If music is part of the curriculum, children who are fit for the music and they are being trained, a parent will not hesitate to support a child who is so good. That our educational system has also been blind on that. We only want to be the book long people. That is why we will continue to have the likes of Bawumia that are very intelligent on paper, but they are practically poor. So
empty.
Yes,
they are practically empty.
Yes,
but on paper they are
very
dope.
very good. On paper they are very good. So if we have that kind of system where we put music as part, I think those days they used to have music, but it was something small where they were learning the re mi fa sol la whatever. But if you have a proper musical school where children can, because from childhood you start noticing that this boy wants to be a musician because he always want to sing. Some of the musicians will tell you that they started singing when they were 5 years old. They started singing when they were in the Sunday school. So when you get such talent, take them out, nurture them, and they are okay. So we will not have parents who will think that when you want to venture into music, you will become a drug addict. There are doctors out there who are drug addicts. There are lawyers out there who are also drug addicts. But because of their profession, we think that they look so angelic, so they cannot be seen as the bad nut. You get it? So the society that we find ourselves in, even as musicians, we also determine who or what to take in and what not to take in. There are musicians who would not even want to drink alcohol.
Yeah.
There are some musicians who would also not take certain things.
Of course, I know some musicians who don't smoke, who don't drink alcohol.
So our parents need to do that. And then again, I think the PTA should take this responsibility of always telling parents to allow their children to explore their own talents, because if you don't allow them to explore, you will cage them, and in caging them like that, they will find themselves in situations where they cannot fully operate. So if you force me to become a lawyer, and I become a lawyer as you wanted me to be, and I'm not doing so well in that terrain, what are you going to do? Because you have asked me to be a lawyer, I'm not a lawyer, whether I am lawyer in team or not. What will you do? The fact is, you wanted me to be a lawyer. I have went through the system. Some parents would be ready to pay the system. Will be ready to pay the system and let you flow. And they will kill your talents along the line. So for me, I think the parents are the main focus. The educational system is one. This is the time the educational minister or ministry needs to look at the creative industry. When you take the curriculum, the creative arts is minimum. Bros, I mean, if I present to you the curriculum, I teach you. Yes, I teach.
Even now?
Yes.
Which level?
I teach from the upper class to the GHS.
In a school or home?
In a school.
So really?
Yes, in a school. So sometimes, like recently, we were even questioning that since 2019 that they brought the new curriculum, no textbook. And when you take the textbook for creative arts, you will marvel. The things that they brought in, even performing act alone, just few things. And the children cannot even use those things to even unearth their talents.
Yeah.
With regards to even.
But I saw some books that captured Shatta, Wale and those people. It was not enough.
Yes.
It was not enough.
But they have given us international artists and arts that the children should learn. But our local music industry and creative arts alone has been relegated.
They have not captured it well.
So is the educational system. So if they restructure it, parents would also be ready to support their children, because they know that even though they are going through the system, they have found one or two things that can help them to be well to do when they finish school. And then creative arts industry is one of the most profitable.
Multi-billion business.
But here in Ghana, when you want to be a musician, they think that you tend to be something else.
I see. So you said you teach in what class?
I teach from class 4 to JHS.
Do you have some of your students' parents as your phone contact? Do you have some of them on your phone?
I don't tolerate that to brass. I mean, yes.
So they are not on your contact
Yes,
list.
because of that, so they are not. So sometimes when the child comes in and tell me that my father wants your number, I'll give a different number, and I know when they call it will be off. So.
I was really interested in that. Chavo, wrap up for me, and you look at the very last story.
Yeah, I think I will support that the parents should take interest in what their kids are trying to portray at home, that maybe they want to do this, they want to do that. But I will advise parents not to support from day one. Yes, because children will change their minds several times before they grow. So sometimes if you just go with them, they will go and watch a movie and see somebody doing maybe singing, and they love that movie, and the way the person was singing, then they will come home and say,
I want to be a singer.
And you want to support them. No, they will feel. Allow them to change their mind from time to time, just that you have to be there guiding them till they are sure of what
they land the right thing.
Yes. So if you support them from day one, you are just preparing them to fail. So me, I will not advise any parent to just support from day one.
Okay.
Sometimes you can, if you pick interest in it, you will know that they just lack more information to take a decision.
Okay.
That's why they are saying that. In fact, it has happened to me and my nephew. Now he's a pharmaceutical doctor. He's a doctor, like doctor of pharmacy.
Okay.
But before that, I think JHS, before he went to SHS, he told me that he wants to be a business. He wants to do business. And then I asked him why. And then he said, I'm very good in maths. I can do mathematics. And I said, oh, okay. So you think if you are good at maths, if you can do maths, it means you
can do business.
You can do business. He said yes. And I said no. Anybody who told you that is a lie. It's not true. If you are good in maths, you are a scientist. It's either you do engineering or something in the science line. In fact, when you go up there, your business thing, a lot of it is not calculation anyway. Calculation will be dropping when you are going up. So if you are good in maths and you want to pursue that, then your place is not business. It's rather something in sciences. So either you do any course in engineering, or maybe you can try biology and other stuff. Then he started picking interest in biology. So when he was about to go to university, in fact, we chose engineering for him. He said no. Now he wants to do pharmacy or medicine. Then we settled on pharmacy, and then after that, he finished the pharmacy course, and now he's a doctor of pharmacy working in a hospital. So sometimes they can come with false information to decide what they think they want to do. So when you pay attention to them and you listen to them, then you can guide them that if this is what you have, then this is not what you need. But if you leave them to do their own thing, then they have to struggle. Start this one, it won't work. They will go to another thing. Some says they want to be footballers because they have heard the name Abedi and Pali Biscuit. But Pali Biscuit, they dare you on TV and all that.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes. So the idea of them appearing on TV will make them feel that they have to be a footballer.
Yeah.
And so if you want to support them based on that, they will fail. Just be there, guide them, and when it is right for them to make the actual decision, then you support them. So that it won't be like the Larruso and his father and others. I mean, I remember Ochame Kwame saying something in that line. But in his case, when he was that young, at some point his parents were even, I think his mother was taking him from house to house doing the poetry reciter and taking money and all that. So I think reasonable parents will support you, but it has to be so clear. Then they will guide you on that. But for them to support you, that as young as, let's say, 14 years, and then your child will come and say, I want to be a musician because I think I can sing. You have to guide him, like let him sing for you to hear, let him do certain things, like just sit
be sure.
Yes. Because he may be saying I want to be a singer because now he moves with
some people who
singers
are singing,
and he wants to belong. That's why he's saying that. So the best advice I think is that the parents should pay attention to what their kids wants to do, and then also talk to them to know the information that they have to make such decisions, so that they can guide them well. So me, I won't support any child from the one that I want to do music and I will follow. No.
Okay.
Watch them and see what will happen.
Perfect input from my panel members on that line. We have seen Shatta Wale post something about an SM radio. We have seen some of his fans also sharing some details about Shatta Wale starting some online something. And my producers have a story that I want to read briefly, and we will look at some of the good and the bad in what he wants to do as a musician who has songs and what he wants to do. It says exclusive test transmission of SM radio owned by Shatta Wale, and this is GhanaVibes.com reports. And Rich, I'm sure you can bring the story Yeah, I can say the African Dancehall King has announced an online radio station dubbed SM Radio. The On God hitmaker made this known to the public via a post on his social media handles, and that is what we are seeing there. As a matter of fact, okay, let me continue the story. Shatta Wale has suffered a lot of blacklist from the Ghanaian media. This is not true. Many radio stations do not play his music like they do for others. We believe this has brought the birth of his own radio station that will afford many fans to listen to his songs live on air. For a start, this is going to be an online platform and will later be transformed into a full-fledged radio station with its own frequency transmission. Enjoy the test transmission now via this link below. And let me say that ever since I also saw this online, I have gone and clicked on the link. I've listened, and first of all, sound quality is very clear, and every song that is being played is a Shatta Wale song. I think I listened for about some 10 minutes until I got a call and I couldn't continue again. So what it means that this is a platform that will be streaming Shatta Wale songs. And Shatta Wale has songs. In fact, everyone who will run away from this fact doesn't know him. For songs, he has a whole lot of them. And I'm asking that, what will be the benefit of this to him as an artist? Chemo will start this for us, because I know now most of the activities we do in terms of music, in terms of videos, in terms of audio, they are now becoming online generated, where your numbers online will give you money. Even people who have apps, they are getting money from how many people are downloading the apps, how many people are on the app, how many people are accessing the app, and it goes on like that. So what are some of the benefits that Shatta Wale stands to get should this become a big thing, where maybe the whole world, those who would want to listen to Shatta Wale songs, instead of going to any of the music streaming apps, will rather log on to SM Radio on the app and listen to his songs? Chabu, you are an online wizard. Take us through this. Let's learn from this.
Yeah, if we don't have, I think we don't have enough information as to how they want to execute this, but just from what we have heard or read here, I think it's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea? Yeah. Okay, explain it further.
Through the write-up, I think I only heard that they are going to use it to play Shatta Wale songs, and that will limit the kind of streams that he gets on other platforms that will pay him. So how is he going to make money from people listening to only his songs on his only platform that they know? Nothing. Unless they have.
So what if this is also going to pay him in return?
Yes, that's why I'm saying that we don't have enough information. But based on what we have now, this is a bad idea. Based on what we have now, because if people are listening to you only on this platform,
SM Radio,
what are you going to get from it? How do you intend to monetize it?
But I want to believe now all these apps, they pay you. Do you not even tune in? If you're a radio station and you broadcast via tuning, you are supposed to be paid.
You are supposed to be paid. And how much are you going to get from there as compared to other platforms? You have to maximize your profit. And how are you going to get audience which are different from the other audience that you have? So if I'm listening to your songs on Spotify or iTunes, why should I stop that and come and listen to this one? Well, the economic reason I may have is that I'm paying on Spotify. So if I stop paying and I can listen to it free on your radio, why not? But how are you going to make money from it? And we should get that
information
details, yes, before we can do like deeper analysis whether it will help or not. But at this point, I don't think it's a good idea. And even if anything at all, I think he should rather use it to do other things rather than playing his music. He can talk there, he can address issues there, he can do other things. Maybe start drama series or something involving your ideas and all that. He should do other things rather than playing his music there until he gets a way to monetize it. I mean, sometimes you can start a business without monetizing it, but it can get to a point that then you have means to monetize and make money out of it. But so far, the reasons that they have given so far, I think it's not good enough.
Okay.
They should come again, and it will even reduce the traffic to certain platform that he's making money from.
Okay.
I mean, if now they know that there's SM radio, they can
Okay.
listen to your new songs, old song free. Why should they subscribe to Spotify, iTunes, and pay for it? They will come to SM radio, listen to it without you getting anything as of now, unless there's a way that he can monetize and even make more money than on other platform. Otherwise, this is not a good idea. I think they should think about it again.
Okay.
If it's a means to give access to other people, fine. It shouldn't be free. I mean, they can let people pay to subscribe, like something like. That's why I'm saying that we don't have details, but based on what
so this is what I'm also hearing. According to this write-up, I'm sure it is just one journalist's view of what he wants to do, because the people who have spoken to about this, they did not say because a media house has blacklist. That's why I said it is not true. Even in the reading, I said no, it can't be true. He thinks we are in the streaming world. And in the streaming world, maybe some people will not pay priority to your songs over others because you might not be part of their playlist, blah, 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 blah. So he is going to create his own playlist. And in this playlist, everywhere you are, you can still listen to a Shatta song. And I want to believe it is going to pay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear. If, like, he can even...
I want to believe it is going to pay.
Like, he can even let people subscribe before you get access. So in that case, he can get even, maybe he may even make more money than on other platforms, because if he has, let's say, 10,000 subscribers and they are paying 5 CDs every month, it's not a small money, and it's a good money as well. So if there's a way that he can monetize the platform, that one I think it will pay. Okay. But if it is going to be free, like what it is now, then I think he should think about it again. It's not a good idea.
Okay, thank you. Nana Reagan, come through. Let me also listen to you.
Brother, man, I think I have a different opinion about this thing. I think it's a very good thing. Knowing where his career has come to, I mean, this will add up to and give him a lot of opportunities as an artist. I think that the only disadvantage is when they don't manage it well. I see all good coming out of this than bad. It all boils down to the ideas and the strategies that they will put together in managing the online radio. Because it can also, Chemo was saying,
is D Black's online radio operating?
I have no idea.
Enjoyment radio, enjoyment.
I have no idea. Chemo was saying that it will reduce the streaming numbers. I doubt it won't. It might probably even increase his numbers, because traditional radio is playing Sarkodie songs. Traditional radio is playing musician song in the country, a lot of them. But people still go on the streaming platforms to stream. There are kiddie songs that are being played on regular, but people still go there and stream their songs. You understand? What it means, I think that maybe with SM radio, they will find a better way to package the songs and play it in a certain playlist that people will go there and enjoy, with other activities or programs that would attract people to come and listen to the radio, than just saying the entire radio is just being built to stream Shatta Wale songs for free. Maybe they can
free there. I don't want anybody to think or discuss this in a free mind.
Of course. So
free there, it won't be free.
So they should
the Shatta I know won't do anything like this for free.
So they should come up with proper ideas that would not take away the audience from his streaming platforms to this place, because they think when they go to SM radio it is free to listen to Shatta Wale's song. No. And I want to believe they have thought about all of these things. I mean, today, even just building apps are giving people money. I know a certain musician in UK who is not even a mainstream artist, but he's enjoying a lot of good money from his app. That is just even game apps and other things like that. He has put his songs on certain apps for free, but he is enjoying good money. So if he has people around him that understand how this thing works properly and they can come up with ideas, I think he is going to make more profits out of than any losses, unless they don't manage it very well. They don't manage it entirely well. I know people who are not even popular like Shatta Wale. They have online radios and they are doing comfortably well.
Some DJs and
yes,
things.
they are doing so well with the platforms. So I think that Shatta should give it to people who understand the field. Let them put up ideas to market. No, it shouldn't be like the platform is just there to promote his songs. You understand? That shouldn't be the focus. It should go beyond promoting Shatta Wale's songs. I mean, what songs is he going to even promote again? Already people are, when we went to Teshi, you saw the boys singing songs that some of us don't even know. So the songs are being promoted on its own. So the focus of the radio shouldn't be it has to come and serve as a platform to promote Shatta Wale's song. No.
But that is what he also wants to do.
Fans can go there and enjoy Shatta Wale's songs if they like exclusives and other things like that. But it has to come in a very nice strategy where he will be making money and not make any losses.
Okay, Barrister, finally, let me listen to you.
Hey, for life is for life. Start with the.
They say music for life.
Yeah,
that's what it says. Music for life.
How far with the taxi?
Oh no, I've even heard them doing advertisement on Peace FM.
Is it like working?
Yeah, no, they are working.
They are working.
It might not be very big, but I've seen it working. I think this week I heard an advertisement on Peace FM. I was even surprised.
And I think even City.
You have also heard. Okay.
All right. He's saying that is online radio, and from online they will. To become a.
In fact, this story did not quote any official person, so we shouldn't rely on it 100% with their information. What we know is that Shatta Wale only posted. Richie, if you can bring the story again and pay attention to the Shatta's post itself, I think it will help, because what we read from the story, like I'm saying, it could be a writer's opinion. Because according to the story itself, where they sourced from Shatta Wale's Facebook page, Shatta Wale did not say much from the Facebook page. And I'm sure that is where we should base our argument on. So Shatta wrote this, that Shatta Music, SM Radio, Music for Life. And later he came to write that it is a test transmission he is doing. That is the only thing Shatta Wale has written. So later it will form into a radio now. I don't know, me baby.
I would side with the two views. That one.
Let me add this. When someone says Shatta is saying later he will transform into a fully fledged radio station, I'll even be surprised, because not long ago when we went to Teshi, what did he say about radio?
I was giving it to hit FM.
Oh no! But it could still be his opinion about radio. He thinks that radio is obsolete now. Radio is not the in thing now. Ntino, adena babena or did that mumubakoye radio. Yeah.
But why is the logo like this? If SM, why the logo? I think the logo is too different and from
which logo?
The radio logo. No, I think it should have had some SM elements. The SM already has a logo which they've been using to do their flags and other things like that. So this one is a bit.
No, but he said this test, so maybe they will launch it proper with all those things. Oh, of course, it's possible.
Oh, okay.
Because they've not launched it, they could hide some details. Okay. When it's time for them to launch it, then you see what really is in it. I want to believe. Yes, Barrister, you can continue.
I would have wished that SM app or SM music app rather instead of the online radio, because when you go and download the app, then you have all his songs from A to Z, and even getting updates or notifications of the songs that he would
He's
be
been releasing.
Yes, so you can have some exclusive on that app. I think that would have been better than the online radio. The online radio may not survive. May not survive. They can pump in, do all the managerial stuff, do everything, but it may not survive. Especially when it is like a strictly fan-based thing, where it is for the SM fans. Yeah, like the core SM fans, especially when
like since morning they've been playing Shatta Wale songs back to back,
which means that even the programs that are going to be kept for the radio would always
SM skewed.
Yes, so I think it may not survive, because we live in a country where accessing the internet is even difficult and expensive. So how many of the SM fans can afford data on the daily to be streaming?
Oh, that one we can argue that because it is online, he will not be paying attention. He will not be only targeting Ghanaian audience. Because it is online, his target will not only be because even those who are operating online business in Ghana, most of their huge fan base comes from abroad.
And those online radios have different programs that they offer, but this one is like an artist trying to set a certain agenda where his products are marketed. But if you give it to, let's say, an outsider who wants to listen to the radio, and he and he's always Shatta song from morning to evening, Shatta will come and talk, or Shatta's performance from morning to evening for a month, the person will be bored, the person will get tired. But a core SM fans would love to be on for a month without even getting tired. So it may not survive, looking at the industry that we operate in. So if it is an app where you would have, let's say, 5,000 of SM fans today downloaded that app today, and they are even paying, let's say, 50 pesos, he would have been, even though it is a test thing that he's doing, he would have made some money out of it. Like the self-registration app that the Ministry of Communication even brought, that people downloaded, even though it is not that operational. Yes, money came into the coffers of the ministry, regardless of how bad the app is. So for me, I think it should have been
for that COVID something, or which one?
No, the self-registration, the doing registration, the SIM card. They created an app where you would download and pay 5 cedis for. Yes. So I think he should, if there is a management behind the SM radio, they should sit and really think about it and create an app where they can just upload all SM songs, his performances, like the audio versions of all his performances, and it will be lovely. And people, and that alone is another promotional strategies that they can do. But creating an online radio that is going to compete with other radio stations online is going to be very difficult, especially when some of these online radios also operate on certain platforms. And I don't know how it's going to work out. I do not see the success of it. I do not see the success of it. But if it is an app, I would vet for it.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, young barrister, for that one. So we are still waiting for some more information, like Chemo said earlier. We want to hear more about it. So far, we have only seen that Shatta Wale has posted that there is an online radio for SM called SM Radio.
The last before you if even if they move from the online to be a proper radio station, that would also form part of the media. And so we will come back and say the media is doing that, but you are also trying to join the media. So you cannot create a radio station and TV station in isolation. You will still be part of the media.
Even the online with
even part of the media. Yes.
So now if he's attacking the media, we will call him.
No, but the online agenda is different from the.
No, it's also part of media.
It's part of media.
So right now, how will you do
violence?
Right now, if Sarkodie is talking about media, you should know Shatta Wale has a media, radio online. So He
But
will
it's
know how
not
to.
bad. It's not bad. It's like
we are happy he's not a media person.
So that when we are bashing, you include him.
It's political, like the way you would have NDC radio station always about NDC, MPP always like so it's always political like that.
Except me.
Okay, so this is what I also think. I think that if he can make it a monetize something like Chemo was saying earlier, then it will be a big thing for him, because I know some SM fans that in reality they don't listen to any song apart from Shatta Wale songs.
True.
So such people, you can trust that if they have this app, they are going to be on 247. So if he goes through it well and make sure that the fact that you are on listening to a song alone will bring me something, then he can also make some good money out of it, because he has following.
Yeah.
Huge following, not only in Ghana, from around the world. So imagine he has a big database where every day these people are streaming his songs and no other song. Because I know it's not only about say Shatta Wale. There is some boy in say Beam Nation.
Myself, I don't listen to it.
Exactly.
But you see, Brasam, if you check right now, like apps, there are people who have created Beam app, and when you download, it's strictly Stonebwoy song. A lot of them. I don't know if Stone has seen those things though.
Oh, okay.
But people are making money out of it.
Beam app.
Yes, like you see Stone songs.
And Stonebwoy has not mentioned it.
I don't know if he's aware.
Okay. Yeah. So like Chemo has said it. Let's see how they can commercialize it. But me, the way I know Shatta Wale loves money, he won't do this for doing it sake. And especially when he just came from America with this idea. When he just came from America with this idea, I want to believe the base is from America, where over the online podcast and all those things are now a big cashing thing. So yes, let's see how it goes.
And some of the boys will be working there as presenters and Dreamline.
Yeah, that is if only that is how they want to do it, and it's not going to be music. Me, from where I said, I think I see only music and not like program. Even if someone will be doing it, could be a DJ doing mixes or something. Because you see, if you go online right now, go to AudioMac, go to YouTube, there are thousands of DJs who have done Shatta Wale's mixes, Stonebwoy's mixes. All these people, if you can find a way to get all these mixes on such an app or such a platform, like look at how it will go. So many people. So instead of you going to say YouTube to go and listen to Shatta Wale's mixes, you can go to the SM radio and there will be more. DJ Money is there, DJ Sticker is there, DJ blah 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 is there, and it's all about management too. And I think Nana Regan also mentioned it, that if only it can be managed well. I know so many people with good business ideas, but management is becoming a problem. And especially in this world where if you open up a business and you give it to some people to manage, they mess it up. It is becoming a problem. In fact, one of my guys, I met him last Sunday. Charlie, he started some big businesses in Kokovodia, restaurants, bookshops, and things. That I met Charlie. The guys messed me up because he was often living here in Accra. Charlie. So they messed up that hotel.
Oh, now you know, and you know, or they rent it or no global access. That's it is in coffee thing. He messed it up.
So me, do you know sometimes when I even see people bashing Shatta Wale on Shagzy, like I get worried that why should you be asking Shatta Wale about Shagzy? Your common sense will tell you this is Shatta Wale who has started a business and not him running it. So even if it fails, he's not the one who has failed. But sometimes I see people.
The face of it.
Yes, sometimes.
That's why sometimes good business-minded people would want to create the business and put it like they know that you can handle the business, so they leave it on, so that when it becomes so bad, they attack you.
Exactly.
So there are people like that. Even though the business is theirs, they would want to leave it to Nana because they know Nana. So that when all the mistakes are coming, go straight to Nana.
There are so many big American stars who have alcoholic brands selling this, selling that. Do you think they are the people doing that business?
And sometimes the name that they put on it is also another thing.
If it is your name, then you should be interested in it. Yes. Working. If it is not your name, then fine. But if your name is on it, it's a different
Like
altogether.
Black is running, let's say
Live Nation.
No,
Live Wire, yeah,
yes,
Live Wire,
you
yeah.
will not know it's the Black unless you are closer. So such a business like that, if it's down, you may not attack him directly because you know that I'm not sure whether it's the Black. But if you have the Black, that is why we attack Sack when he's
Water and boutique. So, but I still think that they are doing their best. Maybe they have seen the need to start something for some people to also make money out of it and to make a living. But almost 30, you know, we are messing it up. Someone is just joking with the business.
And
people do it.
Oh yeah.
They take advantage of you knowing that you are this, you are that.
Bros, I mean, we have rice out there. They should
Beam rice.
We have Lilo rice.
Lilo rice.
Yes, so
for Stone Boy.
You should get some.
For Stone Boy.
You should get some.
Oh, can you
Talk about it. So you know how to talk.
Lilo rice. Yeah.
For Stone Boy.
Livingston and Louisa.
Livingston and Louisa. Oh, Lilo rice.
Yes, it's a very nice rice. So
has it been launched? Because I've not heard it.
Oh, it's it's not like everywhere though, but it's out.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No, I've not heard it seriously.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Get to Lilo.
No, that's fine. You see, like Lilo rice. I will say Stone Boy will go to the farm to fetch rice, put it in a sack, transport it. No. He wouldn't know about this. Same way I want to believe Louisa.
It's a perfume locally.
Perfume rice. Yeah. Same way Louisa wouldn't know. So if someone messes up with the track, someone messes up with the farm, and you blame them for being failures, are you being fair to them? I'm sure the idea is Yabie Lilo Rice. This is Barrister. He is a marketing manager. But Barrister is doing distribution. They will not wake up and say, oh, how many bags have been delivered to Tamale? No, it is not their business. Their business is the investment.
Yes, but you will not just sit down for your investment to go waste.
I know,
so you should be checking them.
But how much can they do? This is like, I have some small shop there. Someone is working. Every day when I close from here, I go to check. What have you done? What have you done? If they mess up, Chemu.
Then you stop it quick.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that one there. You stop it
if they mess up, I can only stop it. But how do you blame me? Me, my for not
getting the right people to work for you.
Well, sometimes you may get the right people, but
still
your involvement too counts. Sometimes when they realize that the business owner is a bit relaxed, they will fuck you up.
I said, we shouldn't fuck him up.
Because charity. And I know me too before sir. I say me in dear obeka me 3 more and I'm in business now. In business we don't do that. Yinedi unyeska no akoteni because the business will collapse.
Yes.
And you know yinedi na business ne koso then you pay the person. Open an internet because you like her or you love him.
Yeah.
But to maintain such a person, you just want to collapse the business.
And he disgrace you too.
Yeah.
Continue recently, Zion Felix started this iron rods and so now he's saying he's closed the business.
Yeah.
Because maybe before you know, someone who is supposed to do something
right. Yeah.
It's my pride. Not Oboka, not the Biao discussion, not easy. May God help us. Amen. Thanks, Intimdo the Solomon Chemo. Thanks to Nana Reagan. Thanks to Barrister. And to the production people, the guitar rasta, currency on camera, Rich Flex, editor, director, Emmanuel Forula PG as producer, and Gideon Neelam Tessin, our creative director. And to you out there, thanks for watching us. Thanks for subscribing to us. And know that this is the home of quality showbiz. We are speaking the right language that the whole Ghanaian media industry should be speaking. But let's meet in Dubai from 28th. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.